welcome to a special edition of Alex Hamilton Racing. In addition to the Dirty 30 at Wheelersburg this weekend, they are also having the Ed's Final Checkered race. It is a 10,000 to win Run What You Brung race. I'm not running that. I don't have a Run What You Brung cart. I don't have the balls to run that. But Kirk's brother, Brian, the Make-A-Wish kid, who you've seen here a few times, does have the balls to run it apparently. And over the winter, he built maybe the nicest UAS cart I've ever seen in my life. And he's only ran it once, but he decided to bring it out for this and try his hand at the 10K. And since it's a 10K race, there's going to be a lot of go-karts. I think it's going to be a really interesting race with a lot of hard racing. So we're going to put a camera on his cart, give him his own video, give him the spotlight, and see how he does. Now, I think he has a really good shot at running really well. And maybe I'm being a little ambitious here. But as long as he puts it in the show, I think he has a really good shot at a top 5 or maybe even a win, just based off of watching these open races and the UAS guys. A lot of them break and don't finish. So I think if he qualifies well and makes it through the heat races and can start the A main, I think he has a really, really good shot of at least a top 5. So I guess we're going to see how the day goes. I'll keep you posted. Maybe we'll do some updates as the night goes on. And I hope you enjoy this special edition Make-A-Wish kid video, and I hope he does really well, and I hope he brings home a ton of money. Give me your thoughts.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I want to break, that's all I know.
Well, if you don't break, what do you think?
I don't know. Did it do good? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I've only been in it one time.
And?
I don't know what it's going to do. It might break, I don't know. We'll find out tonight.
So all you got?
Yeah.
Alright, good. It still hits. There you go. Well, unfortunately, I think I was a little too ambitious with my predictions for Brian. He hot lapped okay. Like, I think he was 19th quickest in hot laps, and there was 39 of them. So he was like mid-pack, and they were going to take 18th of the feature. So he was right on that cusp. But he had a very tough heat, a very fast heat, and he was also really, really, really loose, as you all saw. I think he spun out like 3 times, and he just got looser and looser and looser and worse and worse and worse as that heat race went on. So that was obviously a bummer. Like, he was going to hold on to third, which would have put him with like a front row starting spot in the Consi, but he spun it out again, and it just unfortunate there. Then in the B main, as you saw, he got caught up in that huge wreck, and his bolts and his steering shaft actually fell out. Actually, this bolt right here fell out of his kart. He said he came out of that corner and it just went hard right. And yeah, he came in and this bolt right here was completely gone. So, which is really weird. I've never seen that bolt like fall out before, but yeah, he said it just took a hard right, and unfortunately that other guy was there and got caught up in it and ended up flipping, and that was super unfortunate. I guess fortunately maybe for Brian, if that guy hadn't have been there, Brian would have went head on into that wall and he probably would have been going to the hospital. But I think the other guy was okay, I'm pretty sure. I never really heard much, but I know he got up and walked off the tracks. I think he's okay, which is really, really good, but that was the end of Brian's night. Obviously, you can't run a kart if the steering shaft is detached, so it was not maybe the night any of us were hoping for him, especially maybe him, but yeah, I was a little too ambitious on that one. I thought maybe if he got it into the feature, he would be okay, because in that 44-lap feature, only 5 karts finished. So if he'd have made it in and been able to finish, he would have had a top 6, top 5, you know, basically guaranteed, but just not the way it went, not the way the cookie crumbled. He just wasn't quite quick enough in the heat, got way too loose, and then he had a mechanical failure in the B main, which tore up a bunch of stuff on him and another guy. So yeah, overall a bad night for Brian, unfortunately. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep my expectations in check next time maybe. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was a really, really good event for Ed and Regina, and you know, he was a beloved member of the karting community in, you know, Kentucky, Tennessee area, Southern Ohio, and I know him and Regina were really close with Missy and Phil at Wheelersburg. So I think it was great that they had a huge turnout. You know, there were people and karts everywhere. There were, I think, 208 karts, and there's probably like another 200 people just sitting around watching, just spectators, which was really, really cool to see. The tribute laps were awesome. I know the footage from that isn't super good, but we were kind of just taking in the moment and not worrying about recording it, obviously. And overall, it was a good event with a lot of people, a lot of karts, a lot of money. I wish the races maybe would have went a little bit smoother. I don't think Ed obviously would have liked that, but you know, great turnout. And yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.